Hi there, I hope you're all doing well. This week I went back to Darkwater with Edmark Valoran, mostly because I got the Imperial Gold trio and I want to try them out, and he has a lot of gold on him. First off, I primed him black and I get started on the red cape with a few coats of Amphora red. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Also join Discord using the link in the description, where you can share anything you have been hobbying on, or just hang out and chat. I hope you enjoy the video and find it useful. Since the red is a big part of the mini, I gave it a few extra layers compared to what I normally would do. The first of these is a little Centurion red mixed in, covering the majority again, just leaving that shadowed parts in the recesses. Starting to build up some highlights where the light will be hitting, I mixed in some more Centurion red and just went around all of the raised parts a couple of times, each layer getting smaller and smaller as I worked towards the top, with more Centurion red mixed in each time. I wasn't aiming for a smooth solid coat at this point. Instead, I left a few bits a little bit patchy as I get that fabric texture out of them. Moving on to the underlayer and the lowest part of the shield, I'm going for a dark grey on these parts. Using the primer as the shadow colour, I mixed in some black and medium sea grey together and just began adding in the mid-tone, covering that majority again but leaving that primer in the recesses and where the different materials meet. For the first highlights, I mixed in some more medium sea grey and brought up all of the areas in the light, and just some extra reflections on the shield to make it look a bit metallic. To finish off the black parts, I added even more medium sea grey and gave all the areas an edge highlight. On the shield, I added a little extra punch on the light reflection as well, just to help it stand out that bit more. The next step took a little bit while to finish as I gave the underside of the cape and the ribbons a few layers of reddish grey. The reason it took a while to paint up is because it took about 4 layers to fully cover and come out smooth how I wanted it to. Although these areas are small, I give them a couple of highlights by mixing in some skeleton bone and just bringing up the larger flat areas on the cape and all of those raised parts on the ribbons. The last step is some pure skeleton bone just across the edges and a few scratches for that extra bit of texture. Before getting onto the metallics, I grabbed leather brown and gave the base a couple of coats along with the leather pouch and belt. These parts are then given a quick highlight with a bit of skeleton bone mixed in, just around the edges and where the light will be catching the most. It's now time for the main part of the mini, all of the metals. Starting off, I give the silver parts a coat of Obsidian black base. The silvers are then brought up a little bit more with some Obsidian black light over all of the areas that will be in the light and a sharper edges on the axe. This does look a little bit bright at this point, but I will be adding a wash to knock it back down afterwards. That wash being a dark tone wash over all of the silver and the black parts. With this out, I also put a small bit on the recesses of the cape, just for a little bit extra depth where it will be the most. The next and more important metallic colour now gets started with a couple of coats of Imperial gold base. This is a nice bright gold that covers so much better than any other gold I've got, so it really just works for this sort of thing. Because this gold is quickly becoming my favourite to use, I went out and purchased the rest of the trio, so now I can see how it looks putting on Imperial gold shade over all of those gold parts. The shades do take a little while to actually dry, so while I waited, I grabbed some Obsidian black light and gave all of these silver parts an extra highlight, just around the edges and the uppermost parts. With the shade now dry, I went back in with a Imperial gold base and brought up all of the mid-tone, just around all of the most prominent parts, leaving the shadows and the recesses that darker shade. The final step of the gold is where it really gets its brightness from. I went over all of the upper parts and the edges with Imperial Gold Light. The last part of the mini is just some Necrosis greenwash over the base, just to tie him in with the other minis from this game. And that will be it for Edmark. I like how he came out. The new Vallejo Metallics are definitely something I want to keep testing out and trying the other colours with. Although saying that, I do like the red cape more than anything else. I think it's probably the best thing I've painted in a while. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You can also join Discord, use the link in the description, where you can share anything you have been working on, or just hang out and chat. For those of you who want to pick up some painting supplies or some new minis, there are a couple of affiliate links in the description below. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. If you did, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more content. Most importantly though, be kind to each other.